It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home. Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Oh, hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey. I'm really tired. I've been having a lot on my mind lately, so I feel like I've been going to bed later and then I wake up in the middle of the night and just toss and turn.
Mm.
So ready for that to be done. But
Yeah.
sorry. um Otherwise things are okay. I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of normal. I got back into Pokemon Scarlet on the Switch, though. No, I'm playing Pokemon Violet. Oh god, I'm so tired. Did you ever play any of the Pokemon games?
No, I haven't.
I played the OG ones, and then I downloaded Violet last year, and got pretty far and didn't finish it. And then I've
Mm.
been playing a lot of I think it's called Pokemon TGF or something like that on the app on the phone, and I was like, you know what, I want to play this again, so
Mm.
I'm playing it again, and I picked my starter Pokemon as Sprigatito this time. She's a little green cat. It was a grass type.
Cute.
I did a Quaxley, the duck water type last time, so I'm like, yeah, let me try something new. So yeah,
Nice.
and that's about it. I don't know. I'm just so exhausted and stressed all
Mm.
the time. My body's like, please, please stop this.
Mm-hmm. Is there a rest in the future?
Oh yeah, I think a lot of things are gonna get sorted soon, but it's just
Nice. That's good.
in the meantime, I'm just anxious through it all, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah,
Nice.
how about you? How are you doing?
I'm good. This is our first episode in my new place, and
That's
I'm
right.
sure you'll be able to see all my boxes behind me on this side because I'm not fully unpacked yet. Um, but yeah, it's been, I think, yeah, the last few weeks have been just rough on me mentally. In a place where I was I haven't felt this way since I was 10 years old. And I was and 10 years old was a dark place for me. And so I'm but I learned a lot. I've learned a lot about my coping mechanisms that I developed as a kid and what that means for me now and why I do them and what I'm needing. And I'm finally getting out of where I was at, which is good. So establishing my new routine, and I explored the area I'm now in yesterday, and I'm so happy to be where I'm at. I feel I've finally made a really good decision, and just really happy to be here. And so the future is looking positive, which is nice.
Nice. Very good. I'm glad to hear
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Today's gonna be a ramble-sode.
Yeah. Thank God.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Yeah. Um, yeah, do you have anything? I know you usually come up with a list of things you want to talk about.
Mm.
Do you have anything on your list?
Yeah, one one big one while I was going through it, I got into a K-drama, which I have never watched K-dramas before, but I wanted to try something different, and there was a new series that came out on Netflix called Can This Love Be Translated? And it was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Have you watched K-dramas?
Not really, no.
No, it was so good. It was so well done. The production value quality of it was so good. The acting was great, and it was just this beautiful story about this actor who was going on this reality TV show. And she was going to be traveling to different countries and needed a translator to kind of translate for the show. And it's this whole story about trauma and learning how to address your feelings on the inside, when you try to hide from them, and all of that. And it was just, maybe I just watched at the right time, but I was like, this is an amazing show. I rank it higher than Heated Rivalry because I was like, this is so good. They add like surrealist bits, I think is probably what that's called. Like there's like a little horror element to it that you don't know what's going on. They start to explore that, and like the whole thing fleshes, like the whole story is fleshed out in a way where like they cover everything. It's so good. I highly recommend if you want something that's like wholesome, nice, good, and has like a nice message and exploration of humanity.
Hell yeah. That's great. Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
Adding it to the list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been like working through Bob's Burgers and Star Wars: The Clone Wars and stuff like that.
Nice.
Lately, and we still have yet to watch the last episode of Pluribus. It's just like hanging over our heads. I've been watching Shrinking. Have you watched
Oh,
any of
okay.
that?
I
Yeah,
haven't started it yet. I'm gonna wait till all the episodes are out.
it's really good. Well, there's two whole seasons you could probably catch up on, and then by the time you're done,
I've watched all
they.
those though.
Oh, you're saying you're waiting for all of season three. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's been a good season so far, except for this last episode. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But
Oh no.
um. And Survivor 50 started as well.
Mm.
It's an all-star season.
Wow.
And my family and I did a draft pick this time since we all are familiar with everybody. Oh my God, it's so insane. And it's also like I don't know how to say this, but like there's parts of it that I just like don't think are necessary. Like
Mm.
they have like so much celebrity involvement for some reason. I don't understand why. Like I know Mr. Beast is gonna be a part of it at one point, and like
Ugh.
the idol somebody found was called the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol. I was like, the
Oh.
concept of a boomerang idol is interesting, but why is it tied to a celebrity? Like I just don't understand. Like it feels so
Yeah.
like we're worried not everybody's gonna watch. I'm just like, the
Let's just
I
toss
don't
names out there.
I don't get it. It was really weird. When that person found that idol, the like information that like the letter that comes with the idol explaining it was like written as if it was from Billy, and I was like, what is going on? Like I don't. This is
That's
so
so weird.
strange. It's so weird. But yeah, it was intense. All my people are still in it. I have Rick Devens, Camilla, and Rizgad, baby. Yeah,
Nice.
very excited about it.
Fun. I never really got into Survivor, but it was something my mom would always watch as a kid. So like I would sit and watch some of the challenges and stuff, but it wasn't something I regularly did.
Yeah, it's good. Like I, it's funny that they had somebody on from like the first season of Survivor ever. Like that was kind of the range. It
Oh.
was like someone from there all the way to like someone from the last season. And
Yeah.
it's crazy how much different she was playing from everyone else. Like she was immediately like talking game and everyone took that as such a threat. And I'm like, but like that's what you have to do. Like I feel like people are too nice now. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like I'm interested to see how the other people from the earlier seasons kind of
Mm.
navigate it and play.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah. What else is on your list?
I didn't really have anything else written down, but I've had on my mind, I was wondering if to talk about, I was thinking of like months ago I dropped the lore of me going through a breakup and then like didn't address anything else, and I thought it'd be nice actually to like talk about not like the relationship, that's a personal thing, but like to talk about like the experience maybe that I went through, just in the sense of, because I think what I was experiencing, it does, I never saw it really talked about a lot on at least like social media and stuff. And so I thought it'd be fun to talk about that. Not fun, but like nice to talk about for people that might feel the same way and have like another thought, I guess, on it, maybe.
Yeah.
Um, which is hard because I feel like I've so much has happened since then and I've grown so much. So now I'm like, oh, it's completely different. Like I've forgotten like every, not, I haven't forgotten, but I feel like the experience has like left my body in a way, which is like,
Mm.
I'm grateful for. But I feel like with the relationship, it was a good relationship. But I think for me, I was experiencing a lot of doubts for a really long time and ignoring the intuition that my body was trying to tell me in a way where I was feeling like I was experiencing a lot of physical symptoms. Like it felt like my body was constantly on fire. I was having like anxiety attacks every day, multiple times a day, to the point where I had to like figure out how to like numb myself or like dissociate from what was going on, which was me like something telling me like this isn't the right fit for me, and learning how to do that, and then also like acknowledging that that's what I was doing and having to turn it around and like fix that was such a horrible process. that
Yeah.
yeah. But I feel like my takeaway was very much like just learning how to trust or like listen to your body or your instincts, and it's easier, as uncomfortable as it is, it's easier to address that right away when you notice it versus like sitting and telling yourself to wait or like ignore it or maybe it'll change. I think it's like I think when you are in tune with yourself and aligned with what you need in your own authenticity, the best thing to do is act on that as soon as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for people that are feeling doubts, because I think for me, I was like, I felt like I would express like, oh, I'm feeling doubts, but then like it was like a year of going, I'm feeling doubts, and I was like, I think after a year, I think that's pretty that's saying something.
Yeah, it's hard though. Like I can relate. I was in a relationship for a long time where I was just like it doesn't feel right. Like, there's a lot of things I'm like not happy with and I feel like I can't say those things, or if I do, it doesn't matter, and like, or I'm told like I'm in my head and it's me. Like it was so easy to convince myself I was wrong, or like
Yeah.
not trying hard enough, or that it was like a me problem.
Mm-hmm.
Um but yeah, it's like because your body is like starts to tell you like, hey, we're in survival mode a lot here, and like this isn't okay. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's like so easy to like try to downplay what like your own thoughts and feelings about things.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think like I realized too late of like my it felt like because I had one relationship end and then entered into another one pretty quickly after. And after that first relationship, I had this mindset of like, that relationship didn't work, so I need to do the opposite of what I experienced in that. And maybe that way it'll work. And that's not really how that was
Yeah.
meant to be. But so, like, and the opposite was me ignoring, like, intuition and stuff and kind of fighting against what I thought was normal. Being like, everything I think is normal, I need to fight against in a way, which is interesting.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
But now we're learning and growing.
Doing our best.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Life is so hard.
It is. What a time.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like since then, I feel like I've been able to, like, grow a lot more. And, like, I realized, I think, after things had ended, like, my mind cleared up in a way where I was like, I didn't realize how much weight I was carrying for so long. And after it ended, like, my whole mind cleared, and I went, oh my God, this is what is normal of, like, having, like, an emptier brain than what was going on. And I was like, oh wow, that felt a lot better, even though, like, the whole situation really sucked, and that was hard. But
Yeah.
I think there's been a lot of growth from that and since that, which has been really good and positive.
Yeah, good. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Yeah.
Right. Hmm. Wow.
Yeah. What a time.
What a time for real. Uh, well, what else? Anything else you had on your mind? Should we ramble from here?
Yeah, I've got nothing really. I've just been consumed with Stray Kids. That's all I've had going on in my life is Stray Kids.
Oh my god.
They've got like a YouTube channel where like they do like content, so like they'll do like fun group videos, kind of like Smosh or Try Guys, where they play games and do different things. And so I've just been watching them do that, which has been really nice.
Yeah.
It's good.
I've been really into I can't remember his name on Instagram right now, but he like snowboards and he's just like a nice guy. Like he like films himself like snowboarding and like if somebody like has given up and is just like walking down the side of the thing or if someone's fallen or whatever, he's like, "Hey, can I help you up? Can I give you some pointers?" I don't
Aw,
know. I'm just like it's really like healing something in me.
that's really nice.
Yeah. That's been really nice. Yeah.
Have you been snowboarding?
No, I
No,
don't think
neither
I'd
have I.
ever do it either.
Neither would I. No. We should go to a lodge just to hang out and have hot chocolate and
Yeah, I'll
stay warm.
sled. You got a sled hill?
Yes, I love sledding.
I'll sled. I don't want to snowboard or ski. It scares me.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. I've been trying to get back into yoga, and Brew and I went to do some yoga last night, like just with like a YouTube video,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like so humbling. I could barely move my body. I couldn't do plank. I was like, oh my God, it's so bad.
That's funny. I just tried the new a new pole studio that was nearby this week to test that out, and it was so nice. And I was like, oh my god, I feel like I've been doing it consistently for like 4 months now. I'm like, oh, this is something that I actually really enjoy, and like it's starting to click now, which has been really fun. And that was like the thing that really got me back into my body after 2 weeks of horridness. I was like, oh, this is perfect and exactly what I need, and that was really nice.
Nice. Very
Are
good.
you still doing archery?
No, that's kind of fallen to the wayside. This is what I talked about when we first started that is like I feel like I hard commit to things for like
Mm.
a good like month or two and then it's easy for me to just kind of be like fade out
Yeah.
from it. But I do want to get back into it. It was so fun. It was like really easy and like cheap and like
Yeah.
the instructors are so nice because they're all like professional archers,
Mm.
master archers. I love that term. And it was like that's how they would get their volunteer hours that they needed is they do that on the weekends and like and teach people. So they were like really like
Ah,
nice and knowledgeable and like helpful. Had such
cool.
good attitudes. Yeah, it was really cool.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
But I don't know. I've just been like work's been all over the place, so I've just really wanted my weekends for me because it's at like 9 a.m. On
Yeah.
Saturdays, you know. So I'm just like, I just want to sleep in, please. I need my sleep.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, so bad. I need to get
Mhm.
better. I've become like the third cat here. Yeah. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Nice. Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousePod, SAS House Pod. For bonus content like our Book Corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/SASHousePod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode. How's the play work going?
Oh yeah, I guess I don't know if I've talked about it on here. I'm doing a play with some friends of mine. Like we're putting up the play ourselves and like doing all the costumes and finding the space and everything. It's going good. It's nice because I did a film. Like I had started going back to acting class again, and then I did a film after like a maybe a couple months, almost a year in class. And like it kind of gave me the chance to like use the confidence and some of the tools I was building in class.
Mm-hmm.
But I still was like, it was like my first time ever trying to apply them. and so it was kind of
Mm-hmm.
like scary still. But I feel like with the play, like I feel like it's become such good muscle memory now that it's just like happening really easily, and like I feel like the script analysis part of plays and whatnot, I still feel a little like iffy on, but in terms of like acting and trying to have an intention and all that jazz, like
Mm.
that feels really good. Like the last we did like a run through recently,
Mm.
um, and that felt really good, and I was really happy with like what I was doing and like yeah, so it's going good and it's gonna be really fun and uh, yeah, everyone's great in the cast. I mean, it's all people I know, um,
Mm-hmm.
except for like two people that I've just met, but you know, they're really nice. So it's going good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fun. How many
Yeah.
performances are you planning on doing?
I think we're only planning to do like a weekend of performances, like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday dealio.
Nice.
Um, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll like just feel really good about it. But like it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we're paying for all of that ourselves, you know. So it's like
Yeah.
also like how much is everyone willing to spend because you pay per performance, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think it'll probably just be three, but yeah, that's been good. And yeah, it feels it's like the first time I've really honestly felt like a working actor in a way because I
Mm.
feel like I'm
Yeah.
actually like taking what's happening in class and like you like feel like I have a craft, I have a way I like to do things and like
Mm.
yeah, there's like a stark difference now to it. Um, yeah, I was reflecting on it a lot recently because I was showing Brewer some of my like photos from like my past productions like in high school and college and it's just like I can't even remember what my process was like then because I probably just didn't have one. My process was probably
Mm.
just like try to remember everything at once and go crazy
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
like remember my lines. Whereas now I feel
Yeah.
like really solid and like how I approach things now. So yeah, growth is good.
Yay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice. Yeah.
Mm. My niece and nephew are starting to talk more now,
Mm-hmm.
which is exciting. They can kind of say auntie, but it comes out like nanny. So it sounds like they call me nanny, and I'm like, you know what? I'm fine with that. They go like nanny duh, which is supposed to be auntie duck. It's like so fascinating to me, like how I I don't know, they just seem so smart to me, like because they know what you're saying, even if they can't say it, you know.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, it's like at that point where it's like, where's so and so? Where's so and so? And they can point or like say this word and then they like try to say it. Like it's
Mm.
crazy like how smart they are. They're gonna be two soon. And I'm just like,
Wow. It's wild.
I know. I know, I can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We go to Boston every summer. And
Mm-hmm.
this will be their first year going because they're like old enough to kind of be
Yay.
manageable.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting. Yeah.
Fun. Are you still doing the scrapbook for them?
Oh, yeah, I have it, but it's like I'm so far behind. Like,
Mm.
I think I only did up to like a certain point. Like, I still have to put their last birthday in there. Like,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm behind on that. And then Brewer and I made him a scrapbook for our first anniversary.
Mm.
Um, and then like we've started collecting things to now make every other anniversary book together. So like we should probably sit down
Cute.
and do that soon. Um, Yeah, but
Nice.
it's like so funny. Like we went on a date recently and he had like a parking stub from the parking lot we parked in. I was like, save it for the scrapbook. And he's like, I don't know if this is scrapbook worthy. He's like, we need things. It's important. Yeah. But yeah, we gotta sit down soon and sort through like what's good enough to make the cut, you know?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I've been thinking of like going through the photos like on my phone and like just like putting together like a photo album of each year and like just like taking like highlights and just like kind of going back to having like photo albums for each year, just because I feel like now my phone runs out of storage of images and stuff, and I have so many that I don't ever go back and look at old photos. Like maybe like once a year I do that. So I'm like, it'd be nice to like print off some each year, be like these are the main highlights of the year, and like have them in a album. I think would be nice.
Yeah, I like try to keep up with like stuff I know I don't need right away,
Mm.
but like photos, like sometimes I just take something so I can reference it really quick later, but like, oh my God, I
Yeah.
really need to like go through and like have so many photos, like so many videos. I'm just like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
My mom just kept like these like big long bins for the four of us,
Mm.
like each of us have our own of just all these
Mm-hmm.
printed photos because like A, we grew up in the 90s, and B, it was just like, just throw them, just print them and throw them in there.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I've got those. I've got a few photo books, and then I've got like just boxes of photos that I took as a kid with like the little Kodak cameras and stuff, and it's just
Yeah,
filled with like old, old photos.
yeah. Oh my God. Wild. Yeah, I was looking at baby photos of myself recently too, and just be like, it's
Mm.
crazy how much of myself I can see. Like, I don't know. I feel like when I think of my baby self, I'm like, I must not have looked anything. You
Mm.
know, you're a kid, right? I've grown so
Yeah,
much since
yeah,
then, but like, I look at the baby photos and I laugh, just being like, there I am. I haven't
yeah,
changed. I look the same.
yeah.
So weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's like weird with my niece and nephew because like when I look at their like newborn photos versus how they look now, I'm like, God, you look so different. Like I would never know it was you. You're so tiny. Yeah,
Yeah.
life is crazy and weird.
Mm-hmm. So true.
Yeah, that's hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been making plans for my birthday because that's coming up in 2 weeks.
That's right. You're gonna be 30.
Turning 30. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Really?
I just feel like I look back at my 20s and I'm like so much so much has happened. Where like I think I've had most of my life going nothing much has happened in my life. And now I'm like I have so much lore and I'm like ready for like my 20s to hold that lore and then I'm ready to keep moving on with my
Mm.
30s and be like let's start some new lore. Let's move
Yeah.
on from like I think my 20s I don't know what I would call it. I want to say like it's like a horror genre, which it wasn't. It wasn't horror, but like just looking back, I'm
Tumultuous.
like, oh god, yeah. And like I think I want my 30s to be like a nice fantasy whimsical novel.
Yeah. That's what I hope. I just feel like I'm gonna have a really hard time because like in my mind, I still feel like I'm like 20. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, so like to be
Mm.
faced with the realization that I'm really in my 30, gonna be in my 30s, I'm just like, oh my God, time is moving so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
so glad you have such a positive, like, excitement about it, though. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun. I'm like worried because I feel like I'm like what else can I learn? What else is going to happen to me that's going to be like these big learning points because I feel like I've had so many of those in my 20s that I'm like, "Oh god, it's only going to get worse in a way." Like it's only going to
Yeah.
get harder and more intense of things. But I'm also like I feel like I've grown in a way where I'm like, well, I know now that I can handle these things even if I can't expect them. So, it'll be fine. I just gotta establish the foundation now, and then everything will be fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Wild.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think what else.
Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't know. I'm just kind of surviving at this point in time.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm like just starting to get my life together. I feel like this past week was like me trying to unpack and build a bunch of furniture and like come back into my body. And now I'm like, okay, I can today I've started like to plan my creative projects again and get back on track with those, which is nice. Um, I've started Jujutsu Kaisen. That's new.
Oh my God.
I'm only a few episodes in, but I've started.
That's so wild to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. And I'm going to start reading the Oran High School Host Club manga. That's my next
Oh
reading
yeah, you were
venture.
reading that for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's gonna be interesting to hear your thoughts on JJK because like I've been watching it as they've released it. So like
Mm.
it had been a while and then they just started releasing this new season and so a lot of the time I'm just like, wait, who wait, what? Like what happened? I don't remember this and like I'm watching
Yeah.
it with our friend Johanna, there's a lot of pausing for me to be like, what the fuck? I don't remember this at all. Like this is crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm interested to see what you think because you'll be able to kind of just bust through it all.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, wow.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Anime
good.
and K dramas are just the new thing for me.
You are just literally experiencing what I went through in high school. It's so funny to me.
Yeah. Oh, yes. It's great. I've also started, because of all the Stray Kids stuff that's like appearing on my social media, now I'm getting like, learn Korean. And so I'm like slowly picking up like Korean through social media. And I'm like, one day I will fully dedicate myself to learning, but it's nice to like pick up little things.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Um, you did make me remember. So for Valentine's Day, we like had this whole thing planned all day. And then it was like getting near the end of the day, and we were like, what do we want to do?" And Bruce like, "What do you want to watch a movie?" And I was like, "Sure." He's like, "Would you want to watch The Count of Monte Cristo?" I think it's the 2002 one. I don't know. It's from the early 2000s.
Mm.
He was like, "It's my favorite movie," and I was like, "Oh, sure." And I knew nothing about this movie. Have you seen it?
Yeah. I don't, no. Don't know anything.
I assume because of the correlation to the sandwich, I thought this movie was going to be a comedy, or at least lighthearted. And it was not. It was not. It was so intense. It's a revenge story is what I'll say. But
Okay.
I'm not kidding. Like after we finished it, I was like rewind right now. And the exact first hour, like until it hits the exact hour 1 mark, is just all the terrible things that happen to the main character in order for him to want the revenge. You know what I mean?
Oh. Yeah,
And then the
yeah.
rest of the movie is about the revenge. But like
Okay.
that first hour, I was like crying, yelling. I was so upset. I was like, "What is this fucking movie? Like, I don't think I can do this." And I was like feeling so bad because it's his favorite movie, and I was like, "I think I have to quit."
Oh,
Like,
God.
it was so much. But then by the end of the film, I was like, "Yes, this is a good movie. I see why it's good. I see why it's your favorite. It is very good." But oh my God, was the first hour just like yeah, I learned that day I am not the type of person who can go in blind. I think that was the thing with Marty Supreme too, and why I didn't end up liking it is because like I need to know something like of
Yeah.
substance about a movie. I cannot just go into it with no information. Otherwise, like I feel like my emotions, like no prep, my emotions go wild, and then I like
Mm.
can't give something a chance. You know what I mean? Just like what?
Yeah.
So
But it's fun.
intense.
It's it's fun to go into a movie blind when it's like really good in a way. I guess it depends. I guess it depends on the genre. Because like there's a few movies I'd watched with my friend that were like more like horror comedy that were like really good, and then we would just like pick one, and I'd had no idea what it was about or anything, and I'd be like, this is awesome, but like it still would like not knowing what to expect was like a I don't know what's gonna happen.
Hmm. Yeah, I think with this one, it was just like, it was so intense and like a classical years spanning type
Mm.
of thing where I was just like, oh, God. I'm like, I can't do
Yeah.
it. I'm stressing right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was intense, but it was good.
Nice.
Just a heads up, that first hour is really difficult.
Good to know.
It's like a 2.5 hour movie.
Wow.
I've also watched this entire fourth season of Bridgerton.
Ooh, I'm halfway through, so we've only finished up to episode 4.
I liked this season a lot.
Nice.
I think the
Yeah.
second season will always be the best to me.
Yeah.
The first season is like good, but I think it's like the nostalgia of it. It was the first season ever, you know.
Yeah.
Third season was not my fave. And
No.
then this one I've really enjoyed it, and I like how the perspective has shifted, so you see a lot of it from the servant's point of view.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um yeah, I'm curious to know what you feel about the last like episode or two.
Mm.
Yeah, that was good. When that string quartet. Wait, where did you finish at?
Just finished on him asking her to be his mistress.
Okay, so this has happened. First of all, crazy. Second of all,
I was screaming.
yeah, when I know, I was literally like,
I was like, what an idiot.
like
So
no,
pissed
Benedict,
off.
no, this is wrong. And I'm so proud of Sophie for being like, no, I'm
Yeah.
not
It's
gonna
like, what's
do that.
wrong with you?
Yeah, what are you talking? I'm leaving.
What?
Yeah, when that like string version of All I Wanted Was You started playing when they left
Oh,
my cottage, it was like.
yes.
Also, did he ever say why it's called that? My
No, but
cottage?
I've been cracking up this entire time. Like, seeing the sign just says my cottage, I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
I was like, I'm gonna have to read this book to understand because I was literally like, why? Like, this is so stupid.
So funny.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Mess. What a mess.
hmm Yeah, I'll be watching the rest next week, so then I'll be able to report back.
Yeah, report back ASAP.
Will do.
Alright, that's kind of all I had.
Yeah, let's wrap this one up.
Yeah, nice. All right. Tune into Book Corner, tune into Music Corner. That's gonna be. When does that come out?
Book Corner
March.
is coming out this week, tomorrow. So tomorrow is in when you're hearing this recording. If you're watching it on the Thursday it's released, tomorrow on the Friday our first Akawar section will be out.
Yeah, because that comes out the first Friday of March. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys. Scary. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What room do you think we were in?
Yeah, I just picture the living room. Or, like, I'm so tired, I imagine I'm laying down on an air mattress right now.
Yeah. I picture that. Yeah,
I
just like
flipped
both of
over.
us horizontal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Cool. Well, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next week or on Patreon.
Bye.
Bye.